Hey guys, Trini Rastadol here. So today we're going to be doing a lock talk video. I'm just going to be talking about basically locks in general and misconceptions that people may have about locks or people with locks. So yeah, this whole idea for this video kind of came about through a conversation that I had with one of my mother's friends very recently, and it kind of bothered me. When I came home, I was bothered. So how the whole question about my hair started, I think it was kind of like, so, why you went and do that with your nice hair? So I'm like, what? So she goes, yeah, why you went and do that with your nice long hair? You know, Caribbean people, they feel like they can just say whatever and it's not going to have an effect. I didn't appreciate the comment, and but at the end of the day, you got to be respectful. This is my mom's friend. This isn't someone that's older than me. I do have respect. So I was just like, what do you mean? I was so confused, which is why I said I had to make this video, because nobody's going to understand my confusion the way you guys will. I was so confused. I was like, what is she talking about? Anyway, she proceeds. I feel like when you see someone's reaction, you need to pick up on it. And my reaction was not like hee hee ha ha. It was like, what? you know? So then she proceeds like, yeah, why you did that in your hair? So you can't take that out. So at that point, I was just like, I love my hair. I don't know what you're talking about. I love my hair. Okay. So then she goes, so it has hair in it, locked up in it. And I'm like, no, this is my hair. So then she goes, oh, that's all your hair. And I'm like, yeah, thinking to myself, okay, maybe she thought it was braids or something. So maybe now that she knows it's all my hair, she gonna relax, you know? Mm-mm, mm-mm. Your girl goes on to say, okay, well, since it's all your hair, it should be easy to pick out. But son, the confusion. I'm sitting here like, but who is thinking about picking it out? Like, what are you talking about? So at that point, I was just like, yeah, but I'm not thinking about picking out my hair anytime soon. Like I said before, I love my hair. So I feel like my mom kind of picked up on the tone because she was also there at that time. So she moved on, kind of tried to change the subject. She was kind of like, oh, this girl here, she love her hair. She always doing this. She always styling her hair. She always this. She always that. Then she went on to say that her daughter, who's around my age, has loose natural hair. So she was like, yeah, she has her loose natural hair, and she just do styles, and she does this, and then she twists it and puts it in styles or whatever, whatever. So I'm sitting there like, so honestly, I felt judged. I think the main thing that bothered me was the fact that this is another West Indian person, this is another black person, this is someone who I've known since I was a kid, and I just feel like it's so crazy. I mean, I know there's misconceptions about people with locks, and people think like, I see the comments and, video memes with people asking, silly questions when it comes to your lock. This is the way my hair grows. I'm not doing nothing to it at this point other than retwisting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not adding anything to it, and I'm not judging you, and I'm not judging anybody that does add anything to it. Why is the judgment on me? Why is it that apparently the way she was speaking was kind of like her daughter's loose natural hair was somehow better than my locked natural hair? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the difference though? Why is there a difference? I bet you're not telling your daughter why she went and do that with her hair. Why did you go and do that with your hair? Why do you have perm in your hair? Why do you have a weave in your hair? Like I said, I'm not here to judge. This is a no judgment zone, but don't judge me either. You know what I'm saying? And I just really didn't appreciate it. Like, I went home with a sour taste in my mouth. I was not feeling it. Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest with the feeling that I got. The feeling that I got was, especially since like I was there with my mom, and I felt like my mom was kind of, this is the reasoning when I first told her, I'm gonna lock my hair. That woman's reaction was the exact reason that she reacted the way she did to me wanting to lock my hair in the first place. Why she was like, why you want to do that to you? Da, 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 da. It's not even necessarily her. It's just all these people and their silly, ridiculous misconceptions. And it's just so simple minded and ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. And I just did not appreciate feeling like I'm better than you, I'm above you, you have locks type of feeling. Obviously, people may look at you, people may be like, people may wonder what's in your hair. I've had someone in my job who I've been working there for over a year now ask me, do I put these braids in every week? So it's like, I know people look at it like, oh, it's, for some people it is novel. It's something new to them. You know what I'm saying? And I know this. But I kind of had some kind of hope deep down that when they did look at it, they saw the beauty in it. They saw the fact that I love it, and the fact that I hold my head proud with it. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you need to respect that. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like there was no respect. So the next day now, I really didn't even tell my mom that it left a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't really have the conversation with her because I just felt like it's her friend. It's whatever. Ignorant people will be ignorant. Who cares? I'm gonna still do me. So it really doesn't matter, you know? So the next day now, I call my mom and I'm talking to her, whatever, and she brings it up. She's like, oh, you know, I saw her again today. And I'm like, oh, really? Because, you know, at this point, ugh. So she's like, yeah, you know what she said? When she saw me, she was like, I have to tell you something about Natalie. And I'm like, mm-hmm. She said, she seems like she takes really good care of herself. She seems very confident. I said, oh, okay, really? I'm a little taken aback at this point because I'm like, that's what she said. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I'm glad. And I feel like the main reason that I'm even sharing this story is just because I just want everybody who has locks, who's thinking about having locks, who has faux locks, who loves locks as well, even if you don't have locks, promote images of us, people with locks and people who love locks. Promote it in a positive way, because there are still in 2015 so many people that are just so unaware and just so fixated on what they think is the right way to have your hair or the wrong way to do something. And I honestly personally feel like it's fair. I feel like the only reason someone will try to break you down for something that's not hurting them, I'm not asking you for no help. It's not like I'm knocking on your door every weekend asking you to retwist my hair. I ask you for nothing. So why are you trying to break me down and tell me and make me feel bad about it? Like, I feel like, what do you think is gonna, how do you think the person is gonna feel if you're like, why did you do that to your hair? What do you think will be the outcome of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is in your mind? How do you think that was gonna make me feel? If you come to me and you just went to the hair salon and you're like, oh, how do you like my hair? And I'm like, what possessed you to do that with your hair? And how would that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna make you feel good. So the fact that she thought it was okay to make me feel that way, to me, it's just like people are scared of things that they don't understand, things that they don't know, things that's new. And it's just ridiculous. It's silly. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the point mainly of this video was just to let you guys know that, yeah, there are some people out there that is just not with it. Like, they don't even know. And that's how I have to look at it. Like, I have to kind of feel sorry for you that you don't even know. You trying to make me feel bad over something that you will never make me feel bad about. And just for anybody out there, if you're going through anything like that, or you have anybody that's telling you don't do that, why are you gonna do that? You know, people are gonna look at you crazy and da da da. Just follow your mind. You know what I'm saying? Just follow your mind. Do what makes you happy. Because look at that. Even though she had all those comments to say that day, the next day she still had to come back and say, well, she's confident. Yeah, probably because she saw that her comments are not affecting me. It's not affecting my choice. I still left there saying, well, I love my hair, so psh, nobody trying to pick out their hair. What are you talking about? And I think that kind of probably took her back, you know? And confidence is key, and self-love is key. We need to have some kind of movement where we let people know that we're here. We're doctors, we're lawyers, we're actors, we're actresses, we're councilwomen, we're professors, okay? We're anything under the sun that you can think of. Like, don't dare look down on me because of my hair, because of something natural. And even though in this video I'm talking about misconceptions about locks, I don't even want to really focus on it, because I'm at the point in my life where I'm not focusing on anything negative. I'm not focusing on anything that I don't want to happen. And I talk more about that and my thought process and my positive thoughts and all that type of stuff in another video, and I will link that down below if you're interested in just the secret and positive thinking and owning your power. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know your power to create. So if you're interested in that, I will link that down below. I'm at the point in my life where I don't want to talk about anything negative. I don't want to talk about anything that I don't want. So if I don't want people to look at me and see my locks and think a certain way, I don't want to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. What we are going to talk about is what we are out here doing. And we out here probably more strong mentally than anybody else, because we had to go through this journey and we had to wait. You know what I'm saying? We had to have patience. It's a journey. It's a process that you will never understand unless you go through it yourself, or you take time to understand it. You know what I'm saying? But if you just quick to be like, oh my God, ooh, you have locks. Ooh, why did you do that? That's just like ignorant to me. And I don't want to spend time thinking about it. So like I said, I don't even want to know what misconceptions that or what silly comments people have said to you, because you know what, it's just going to irritate. What I want you guys to comment down below is, you know, what are we going to do? What are we going to do, guys? Like, what are we going to do to get people away from these like crazy thoughts that they have about people with locks? I feel like people who judge other people, or people who have something negative to say, or people who try to make you feel bad about something that you're doing that's positive, that's something inside them that they're scared. You know, they're seeing strength in you and they're trying to break you down. So I'm not even going to let that bother me. But what I do want to do is shed light on the positive things that we lockheads have to offer. Hello, our hair is beautiful. Okay, our hair tells a story. When I look at my locks, I see story. Even if it's like thin in one area, I'm like, oh man, that's when I used to put those rubber bands too tight. Even when I find me a two-headed drag, I could sit there and be like, wow, look at how, you know, how long it's gotten since I joined it. You know what I'm saying? Our hair tells a story, and I'm so proud of the story that my hair is telling. And I just want all my lock wearers out there to just feel proud of the story that their hair is telling, okay? And go ahead out there and tell your story. Don't let anybody try to make you feel bad or try to break you down about your journey. If your locks make you happy, don't let anybody take that away from you, okay? So that's basically all I'm here to talk about. Another note, this is probably going to be my last video for 2016. So I just want to wish you all a sincere happy new year. And yeah, I'm excited to go into this new year with such a positive outlook on life that I have right now. I'm just really excited for 2016. I feel like a lot of good things are ahead of me for the new year, and I want you all to feel that way too. Definitely dispel all negative thoughts. Get rid of any thoughts that is not going to bring you to where you want to be. Like I said earlier, you should not be thinking about anything that you don't want to happen, because thoughts are powerful. Whatever you think about happens. So if you don't want to bump your toe on your way out the door, don't be like, I hope I don't bump my toe. I hope I don't bump my toe. I hope I don't bump my toe. Don't think about nothing that you don't want to happen, because guess what's going to happen? You going to bump that toe because you're so focused on bumping the toe. So we going to go into 2016 and all we thinking about is what we going to do, how we going to do it. Think about what you want. Don't go into 2016 thinking about what you don't. Get excited about it. Get excited about the new year, guys. Get excited about it, because you get excited about things that you know is going to happen. When you know something is going to happen, it happens. All right, so yeah, I love you all. Happy New Year. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Continue rocking your crown proudly.